Hey guys, this is going to be a really fun video. I am going to show you a process that I do with every single one of my new clients, and it is a quick Pinterest exercise to help you define your style, get in touch with your ideal client, and kind of get away from looking at competition and their websites. So it's really great. Only takes 20 minutes on your own to kind of dive into Pinterest. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is take 5 minutes and really write down your ideal client. Talk about where do they shop, what do they eat, what things do they like, kind of get outside of your own head and personal preferences to think about the type of client that you're trying to target with your services or with the products that you sell. So after you've done your 5-minute brain dump, what you're going to do is go into Pinterest. Your Pinterest will likely be blank, but you're going to create a brand new board. And I always recommend kind of dividing this into multiple categories to keep you organized. So for this client, I did visuals and typography. You could also divide this into websites that you love, or additional like color palettes, things like that. So after you've created your boards, I'm going to have you set a timer for 10 minutes. What you're going to do is just kind of let your brain wander, start pinning things that relate to your ideal client, dividing them into additional categories. So for this client, they were opening a wedding venue. And we knew that we wanted something really historical with a lot of detailed and elegant lines. They also had a really cool property that they had just purchased. So we wanted to include that house as part of it. So what you'll do is while you're pinning, saving these to different boards, go ahead and just kind of scroll through recommended items, click through things that really speak to you. If you're loving color palettes, even if it's not in a field that relates to the business that you have, this is great to kind of get outside of your own head, pin those items as well. I want to challenge you, do not look at your direct competition. Do not be Googling. Do not Google additional websites that you have seen that relate to your business. You really want to kind of go outside, think about your ideal client, other things that they're potentially shopping for. So once you've gone through, pinned everything that you love, feel like it's really in line with your ideal client, I want you to go ahead and screenshot a few of your favorites. Make sure you pull from the typography section, from the color palette section. You're going to be creating a mood board for your business. So this can be something that you just use internally, that you link back to in times that you're trying to plan out social media or looking to update images. It's just a really great reference point to kind of get you out of your own head and really in line with what your ideal client is searching for. So here's an example of how this brand turned out for my wedding venue client. So we pulled some of those inspiration images into a mood board and really put in a few targeted keywords to reference while they're looking back at it, as well as made an ideal client profile and color palette. This is something that you can really easily do for your own website just using Pinterest and Canva. You do not have to be a designer to create a mood board and color palette for your website. I can go more into kind of an in-depth DIY branding method for you guys. If that's something you'd be interested in, please comment below. But I hope this was helpful and something you can have fun with in the new year, especially as you are redefining goals and looking ahead for your business this year. So if you need a place to get started, I have a discovery questionnaire that I've created as a freebie with 20 questions to kind of deep dive into your business. If that's something you need, feel free to grab that in the description below. And I hope this was helpful. Talk to you guys soon.